Hello, everyone. Welcome to a new episode of Beau's Slow English. I am in Boston, Massachusetts, which is on the East Coast of the United States. Our travel time to Boston took a lot longer than expected, so I had to sleep in this morning because I was exhausted. Do you remember in my recent video the term sleep in and what that means? Just to recap, it means that you are sleeping past the normal time that you would wake up. There is a 3-hour time difference from Los Angeles to Boston. So now we are 3 hours ahead. Before we get started, I'd like to introduce myself. I have a lot of new subscribers. My name is Beau. Hi! And welcome to my channel. I create slow speaking English vlogs so that it is easy for you to understand me and it will improve your listening comprehension skills. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if we are not friends yet. I received a request from my friend in Costa Rica to create a video on the simple past tense. In my phone, I have the app called ChatGPT, and I asked it to help me to create a lesson for my YouTube subscribers, specifically on the topic of simple past tense. So here's what I said. I'm a non-native English speaker and I want to learn simple past tense. Give me some bullet points so that I can understand this tense. Many countries do not allow AI, which is unfortunate. It's a very helpful tool. So I hope that that changes over time. Also, I apologize for all the noise around me. My husband is getting ready and he's ironing. Do you know the word ironing? Do you know the word iron? I think a lot of non-native English speakers would normally pronounce that word as iron, but it's iron. Going back to ChatGPT, it says the simple past tense is used to talk about things that already happened. For example, I walked to the store, and most regular verbs add ed in the past. So for walk, it's walked. For play, it's played. And for cook, it's cooked. So let's talk about things that I did at the airport in simple past tense. I checked in for my flight. The infinitive of that would be to check in. I purchased a tea. The infinitive for that is to purchase. Let's think of one more. I asked the flight attendant for water. The infinitive is to ask. Now I will say those sentences quickly so that you can hear it as though a native English speaker had just said it. I just checked into my flight. I just checked into my flight. I purchased a tea. I purchased the tea. I asked the flight attendant for water. I asked the flight attendant for water. Some verbs are irregular. They don't follow the ED rule. Go is went. Eat is ate. Have is had. I can think of another one that I was just about to say accidentally, and then I realized that it is irregular. I buy in past tense. Can you tell me what that is? It's I bought. So instead of saying I purchased a tea, I bought a tea can also be used. Let me know in the comments what other irregular verbs you can think of. It also suggests that you can use time words such as yesterday, last week, last year, 2 days ago, or in 2020. So let's talk about some sample or example sentences using those time words. And I will speak it quickly or in normal speed, and then I will speak it slowly so that you can understand. Yesterday I waited for the flight because there was a 3-hour delay. Yesterday I waited for the flight because there was a 3-hour delay. Did you hear the simple past tense that I used in that sentence? Waited. The infinitive would be to wait, and the simple past tense is waited. Let's do a sentence for last week. Last week I met my goal and I published 7 YouTube videos. Last week I met my goal and I published 7 YouTube videos. So in that sentence, we had an irregular verb in simple past tense, and we also had a normal verb in simple past tense. I said met, which is the irregular version of to meet, and I said published, which is to publish. How about 2 days ago? 2 days ago, I went to hot yoga and I really had a great time. 2 days ago, I went to hot yoga and I really had a great time. I said went, which is the irregular form for go. I said had for had a great time, which is irregular for have. And let's do one more sample sentence for the time word example of in 2020. In the year 2020, my husband got a new car. In the year 2020, my husband got a new car. Other ways I could have said that sentence. He leased a new car. He bought a new car. But instead, I said he got a new car. I love learning new languages, and I learned English through listening to native speakers since I moved to the United States when I was 1. So my method of teaching you is based on experience, and it won't be so academic focused. And I think that is actually much more helpful because most of the things that you learn in school, you may not apply it in real life. So 100% in school, no teacher will teach you the word got. That is something that you can only learn through native English speakers, whether you hear it on TV, movies, or through my awesome vlogs. If you listen to an American English TV show or movie, they use that term got a lot. When I learn a new language, what is difficult for me, especially when I was learning French, is formulating a question in past tense. So, the structure of a question is did plus subject plus base verb plus rest of sentence. I know that was a lot to put into the structure of a question, but I will now provide some example questions, and that will help you to learn a little faster. Did you eat breakfast? Did you eat breakfast? So did plus subject is you, plus base verb is eat, and the rest of the sentence is breakfast. If you were to hear a native English speaker ask you that, it would sound like, did you eat breakfast? So the first few words get smushed together. Do you know the word smushed? Think of a banana and it's in your hand and you squeeze it. That's smush. So imagine that we smushed the words did and you. It's ju. Did you eat breakfast? Did you eat breakfast? Common mistake. Don't use the past form after did. So for example, the correct way to ask this question is, did she go to work? Or did she go to work? But the incorrect way is, did she went to work? And I can totally see how that would be confusing for a new English speaker. So just make sure that you use the base verb after the subject. So again, it's did she go to work? Did she go to work? Leave a comment below with your own example sentences and questions, because as we know, questions are difficult to formulate. And if you want me to correct anything or leave you feedback, I would be more than happy to. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Feel free to share it with any of your friends who are also on the same English learning journey as you, and I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye.